The full moon in Libra is tonight on April Fool's night. And the moon is opposite the sun in Aries. That's always the case with a Libra full moon. Libra moon will be opposite sun in Aries, and that tends to bring up some internal tension between me and we, especially in the second decan of Libra, which is ruled by Saturn and can have to do a lot with our relational commitments, the expectations we place on ourselves and other people in connection, and how at times that might come into conflict with who we are as people or what we desire for ourselves as individuals. I'm recording this reading with my pup, and this full moon is in my 6th house, which has to do with pets, and she wanted to be held today. So I'm holding her, and that's helping her get her needs met while also getting my needs met of doing this recording. So here's a live example. I pulled some cards for you that I will try to show you without disrupting her too much. We have the Queen of Cups reversed, the Devil reversed, and Judgment upright. And I also rolled my Astro Dice and got Mercury, the 4th house, and Sagittarius. So there's the sense that this full moon is highlighting some of the agreements, expectations, contracts, roles that we've been opting into and asking us if something needs to be adjusted so that we can reconcile our needs with the needs of the relationship. The 4th house, among other things, can have to do with our family of origin, where we come from, our roots, and Mercury and Sag can have to do with our beliefs and how we express them. Sag Mercury can sometimes be a bit dogged about their beliefs, but they can also be quite optimistic and hope-oriented in how they communicate. And that might be an angle that you want to take on. Can you reach for hope in your connections? Can you reach for understanding and maybe ask yourself, where do I come from versus where does the person or the being that I'm in relationship come from? And how have our different cultural backgrounds, our different upbringings, our different experiences in life contribute to the way that we show up in this connection? Where's the middle ground, and where do we diverge, and how can we figure that out together, or maybe in some cases apart? Judgment is usually about self-reflection and some type of decision. Sometimes that decision is to bring something back to life. Sometimes that decision is to let something go. And for some of us, if we're facing crossroads in relationships of all kinds, it might be time to reflect on our own behavior and how we've been showing up, and maybe how we'd like to show up differently if we want to maintain that connection. I had a talk with my dog last night about how I want to show up differently as a parent. So there's an example. But you could apply that to your Libra house or just your relationships in general.